I'm here to talk today about the 2016 Iso-Q2 for Studio Series. For 2016, I upgraded the front panel look aesthetically. Brand new logo, brand new artwork, great powder coat with numbers and lines. The Iso-Q2 has been used across the board in every application. Recording studio, mastering studio, live applications, also in nightclubs and for sound installers and traveling DJs around the world. A lot of the mastering studios have been asking for step attenuation, which means when you turn the pot / knob, it clicks, so you can count your clicks for total recall. So after gathering a lot of feedback from a lot of major engineers, Grammy engineers, they've all asked for step attenuation. Recently, the Iso-Q2 has been used with David Hall, who's a Grammy Award mix engineer out of Nashville. He works primarily out of Blackbird Studios. He mixed Heather Jakeman, a new artist that he was working on, and Travis Marks Band. A lot of other major engineers. Nick Moon mastered and mixed down Liv Warfield for Prince with the Iso-Q2, the SP1 tube expander, and the S5 Class AB amplifier. Step attenuation is great because in a studio setting, when you do a mix and you got to come back to the mix a couple months later or maybe a year later, you could document exactly how you had the processor set up. So for argument's sake, what I do is you would bring it up to a desired point that you like. So say it's here. You find your frequency that you like. This is a low frequency. It's just sweepable from 50 Hertz up to 400 Hertz. That's continuous rotation. So let's say that you dial that into there. That's pleasurable. This is good from 3K to 12K. So let's say that's a happy medium with the mid-range. Then you have your shadow frequencies for the low. So you would bring that up until you find a desired set point, and then your mid-high. So for argument's sake, let's say that's here. And let's say you have this as your satisfied sound. What you would then do is stop your mix, count up how many clicks to full out, or vice versa to off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would document the mid-high. It's 5 clicks back from full out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go to your mid-range gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You would have total recall. So usually you would photo document so you have your frequency set, know where the positioning is, and then you would write down in your notes your exact settings of how many clicks back from full out, and then you have total recall. So you have the unit exactly how it was when you remix or produce the record previously in the past, depending on how long ago it was. For the studios, I also bring the frequency response down to 5 Hertz. So now the unit is good from 5 Hertz to 100,000 kilohertz. It's the widest frequency response in the industry with a processor of this kind. It's also the only processor of this kind that has made its way into the recording studio, mastering studio, and also nightclub and live PA market. Grammy DJs like David Morales, Louis Vegas using the Iso-Q, and many DJs across the world. This is an incredible pairing with the SP1 processor or the SP1 Pro in a mastering application. It's a phenomenal piece, and I think it's going to make a lot of noise and really be successful in the studio world now that it's going to have the detented pots and available now in a studio series. So this is the Iso-Q2 by SBS Designs. It's got a frequency response from 5 Hertz to 100,000 kilohertz. It's the inputs and outputs on the back panel. is balanced and unbalanced. It has also an unbalanced insert for a loop, so you can insert the basically the SP1, SP1 Pro. It's also got a rear panel master gain, so you could set that as well to make unity at 12 o'clock. So that would be basically at 12 o'clock. You would set it to unity, so basically whether you insert it or take it out of the insert, you would not lose any drive or gain drive. So it's exact same setting with or without it, and then you would make your adjustment and put it back. So 2016 Iso-Q2S, sbsdesigns.com, check it out. sbsdesigns2011 at gmail.com.